beautiful day for baseball at Fenway. It's the Yankees and the Red Sox coming up next. Now from Fenway Park here in Boston, Game 2 of the final series of the year between the Yankees and their bitter rivals, the Boston Red Sox. We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way. They'll match up against an imposing presence indeed. The #1 overall pick in 2009, hard-throwing right-hander Steven Strasburg. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Eric, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. Now here's a sharply hit ball back up the middle. It's going to find its way into center field, and the leadoff man is aboard to start the afternoon. So a leadoff base runner here for the Yankees. But with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Everett Cabrera will stand in as you take a look at that first column on the left. He's closing in now on that batting title. Now the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And Strasburg will get the out at first, but the sacrifice works as planned.
Well, playing a little small ball here to start this ball game. You get the leadoff guy on base, and you figure, hey, why not bunt him over to second and let our 3, 4, 5 guys have a shot to drive in that first run? You can't really fault the logic there.
David Rosario will dig in now in a run-scoring spot, and they've got the right man for the job here as he currently leads the American League in RBIs. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw.
And that's a big play right there. He picked a great pitch to run on, a big slow breaking ball, and now you've got an important run all the way over to third base now with just 1 out, and now a fly ball could bring you in to score.
1 out and a runner on third. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. The 1-0. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. On the first with is Pierce, and that'll be the inning. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. Yankees nothing, Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. Will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Red Sox, center fielder.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they've got the division title in their back pocket already. Now it's just a matter of playing for the seeding and maybe getting a few of your guys a day off or 2 before the real fun begins.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Gerardo Parra will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Now here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third baseman,
Pablo Sandoval will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now here it comes. Still taking here as he looks at the slider this time, and he's in a big hole now, down 0-2.
And even though it's still the first inning, you can already tell.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for out number 3, so the inning will come to an end. Down in order go the Red Sox. We played an inning. No score. Michael Brantley will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Strasburg on 1-1. spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. It's gone. And the second frame gets started with a bang. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Oh, what a good effort out there in right field. Remember, we saw Torrey Hunter have some problems with that wall in the postseason, but this ball's far enough into the bullpen that he had no shot at pulling this thing in.
Brian McCann will stride fourth to take his first cuts now. And he's a long ball threat, of course, currently fourth in the American League in that department. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hand getting into good position. Hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Brett Gardner will stand in. And as you see there, currently number 2 in the American League in the stolen base chase. First pitch coming. This ball will be chopped foul. A runner at second, nobody out. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Well, you're not going to advance that runner if you're going to hit the ball right there. This forces him to hold at second base. And depending on how things turn out from here, that could very easily wind up costing you a run.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and A-Rod a little too anxious here as this is pulled foul into the seats down the left field line. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And A-Rod swings and misses at that one. He's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch lines up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. And even 20 home runs, 53 RBIs. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled back. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. The 0-2 once more. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Now 1-0 Yanks. Alejandro Ruiz will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Designated hitter, Alejandro Ruiz.
Now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to...
And gone! Umpires are signaling for a home run, but boy, that was very close. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand, so the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 21 homers, and 62 driven in. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Batting center, first baseman.
Steve Pierce will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The next pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there. And he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. The pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. We played 2, all even now at 1-1. Jacoby Ellsbury is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Center fielder.
First pitch coming.
Ellsbury.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Into the box, Everett Cabrera. As this is hit softly to the left side. Oh, and Sandoval with the bare hand. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Oh, boy, that is a very tough, very dangerous play down there at third. He's got to keep focused on the baseball somehow, but he's also got the business end of that broken bat headed right at him. So that's a nice job to sidestep the danger and then get the out at first. In now, David Rosario.
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Pitch on the way. Now Strasburg's pitch is sent right back past him and through into center field for a base hit. And make it an even 10 games in a row he's hit in now, as that bat has really come alive of late. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
And there he goes towards second. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. One on the way. 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
One, two. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Xander Bogaerts makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Line hard, but foul. Now here's the pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Tucker Barnhart will get his first shot at it here. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Well, this guy is a joy to watch out there in center field. He's got those long strides that allow him to close on the ball quickly, and he's able to track this one down and put it away. Mookie
Betts will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. First pitch coming. Right there for strike 1. Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now batting, right fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo Parra will try it again. He flew out his first time. In there, 0-1.
Definitely a steal situation here. When your leadoff guy gets on with 2 outs, I'd expect to see him go within the first few pitches.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox lead 1. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Michael Brantley will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now here it comes. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, you know, anytime a guy takes you deep, you can bet that you're going to want to come right back and strike him out the next time up there. And here, he does just that, and he does it on 3 pitches, too. Boy, that didn't take long.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, the third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Brett Gardner will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And now a pitch on the way. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Pablo Sandoval will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. The pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I got the count 0-2.
Here it comes. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Ellsbury is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Our next broadcast comes your way tomorrow. Looks like we've got a matchup of 2 pretty good young pitchers on tap for us, so make sure you tune in on the show. Alejandro Ruiz. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Hanley Ramirez is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. A-Rod will lead it off when we get back. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. And there indeed is Alex Rodriguez now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Alex Rodriguez.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out.
First offering on the way. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
This is just proving that you don't always have to strike guys out to be successful. That's a good job changing up on a guy, and that means he's got the first 2 outs here on just 3 pitches.
That's popped up out towards short right field. And this will be taken in out there by Kinsler, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. First pitch on the way. Steve Pierce stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. On to first is Cabrera, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 3.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And now here's Kinsler with a drive, high and deep to left field. And no shot to get this, it's off the Munster. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Oh, those are the kind of hits that'll snap you out of any kind of slump you've been in. This ball is absolutely waffled right there. It's a much better swing than he's shown in these past few games, and he's going to pull into second with a nice little wall ball double.
Here's the first offering. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. Everett Cabrera will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. David Rosario will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
Paul Goldschmidt will try it again. He grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a ball lined toward right center. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row. So now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Michael Brantley will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. Flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now the first pitch. Kyle started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Comes set. Now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Comes set. Now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Set. Now the pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. 2 out here and a runner at second. Spin and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. Now another 1-2. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Pitch runs in a little here as this is softly hit out towards short. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Here's the first pitch to him.
Leading off for the Redsox.
Tucker Barnhart is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts will step in. A base hit in his last time. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. He's running towards second. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Gerardo Parra will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. From the stretch, Pablo Sandoval is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. Off, now the double steal is on here. Throw on the first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
And you know, this was not one of those 3-2 start the runners kind of deal. This looked like a straight double steal, or maybe even a hit and run thrown in there. And it's going to wind up at least a partial success for these guys because the runners do move up, albeit on the ground out.
Here's the first offering. Alejandro Ruiz is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Hanley Ramirez will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last.
I'll hold that thought as the play is made out there for out number 3, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Brian McCann will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so we'll need to go to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Brett Gardner will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And over the scoreboard, home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Boy, and for how well he's pitched so far, it's hard to believe that he could stand to be the losing pitcher, but that's the scenario he faces now as he serves up the lead on this home run.
Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the pitch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Didi Gregorius will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 pitch on the way. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. The 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. 2-1 New York. Steve step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
First baseman, Steve.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now the pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And the catch is made, one away.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. He'll try again, 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Xander Bogaerts will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
0-1's the count.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Jacoby Ellsbury will get us going now in the top half of the eighth.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
First pitch coming. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready now on 1-1. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Everett Cabrera will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogaerts at short for a base hit.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. He just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a 1-out single.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll depart after getting 1 out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. Robbie Ross will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box now, David Rosario. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. But in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back standing. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. It's high, and he's in there at third. A daring move that puts the tying run just 90 feet away.
I don't think he's too thrilled with himself behind the plate. It's hard to say for sure, but if he puts this ball in the bag, I think he's got a good shot at getting him at third. Instead, this one's high. He might even be fortunate it's not down the line, and the runner's able to slide in safely.
Here's the 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now. Eighth inning from Fenway. Yankees holding on to their lead over the Red Sox as you check out the line scoring through the first 7+ innings. So a runner at third, 2 men are out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Swinging a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks leave one. They lead it 2-1. Rusney Castillo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Now here it comes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a bouncing ball here toward the hole. Gregorius is over, but it's out of reach. It's a base hit.
And this is really one of the few balls he's hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Gerardo Parra will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. And here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Oh, you know, we see it so often. The running game can really influence the outcome of a ball game, and here he's representing the tying run, but he's able to use that speed to take second base with 1 out.
He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Now the 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Foul. One out and a runner on second base. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting the third baseman, number 48,
Pablo Sandoval step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. And they continue to work low in the zone. This catches the knees for strike 2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Here comes a 1-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Oh, and he tucks into a slide here and makes the catch to take away what looked like a sure hit, and the inning is over. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Ryan Hennigan is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
now catching, number 10, Ryan Hennigan.
Michael Brantley will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one.
Right fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch coming. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time you realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Now here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
This is where having a good changeup can save some wear and tear on your arm. It takes him just 4 pitches to get the first 2 outs here.
Brett Gardner will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, here it was, back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First offering on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Here's the first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Attention, please.
Dylan Betances is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Dylan Betances.
Ruiz will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup has been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Come on!
Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Well, if there is one worry about a closer throwing this hard, if anyone squares up on a fastball, this game could be tied before you know it.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's Steve Pearce now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. Here's the 2-2 home. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 2-2 offering, and this is hit hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Another good job out of the bullpen here. That's nothing new. And that's save number 40 for him on the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
Well, that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 2-1. So long from Fenway.
With one error, they left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka, his 24th win of the season. The save to Dylan Betances is 40. The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. He falls to 15 and 6. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 36,298. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.